This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 24th of April. I'm James Spann. Looks very quiet here for a while. Amazing contrast to a year ago as we're getting set for that generational tornado outbreak. And the good news, a warming trend continues. We'll check some of the Skycam shots around the Alpha Skycam network this afternoon. That's a shot coming from Chehaw State Park. Now, you look off in the distance, you'll see a lot of fires out there. Those are not wildfires. Those are controlled burns. In the sky there is sunny. Pretty much the same sky from Gadsden in Etowah County. And doesn't that look inviting? The beautiful Alabama Gulf Coast. That's from the top of the Phoenix All Suites, looking back to the east toward the pier down there in Gulf Shores. Cloudless sky. Still got the high amplitude pattern ridging in the west, troughing in the east. That will be settling down with time this week. But we are warmer today as expected. We started off the day in the 30s and 40s. We're mostly in the upper 60s and low 70s around 2 o'clock. The warm spots, Montgomery, Tuscaloosa, and Muscle Shoals at 72. But man, around the nation, look at the cold weather in the east and the warm weather surging up through the Plain States. 90s up into parts of North Dakota and Montana. But in the northeast, they're barely out of the 40s up there. But the warmer air is working its way in our direction, so we are promising a continued warming trend. Severe weather possibilities for the rest of the week. This is the day 2 convective outlook for tomorrow. Got the standard slight risk from Kentucky up to parts of Illinois and Indiana, Iowa. That would include Louisville and Indianapolis and just the southern suburbs of Chicago. And on day 3, which is Thursday, a small slight risk over the western high plains. Rain, just not much for the next 5 days. This is valid through Sunday morning at 7 o'clock, suggesting nothing here. Maybe a few isolated showers up on the Tennessee border. The better rains will be up to the north. And look at that little maximum down there over Cuba. What is that, some kind of early season tropical system? Let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at modeling. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. You can see how the whole pattern is beginning to relax. And down below that, we should stay dry. And again, there might be a shower near the Tennessee border, but down this way, we think no rain. Partly sunny, highs around 80. Same thing Thursday. The rain should stay well to the north. Low 80s are likely. The GFS is showing 82. And Friday, how about 85? That front north of us is moving north as a warm front away from us with a deep surface low over Kansas. So bottom line is weather for the rest of this week looks warm and dry. Saturday, kicking off the weekend. Most of the serious energy is well to the north of here. Down below that, again, there could be a speck on radar somewhere Saturday afternoon, but probably not much. Highs in the mid-80s with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. And then Sunday, a weak front eases in here, but there's just hardly any dynamic support, and there's not much moisture. So, again, a few widely scattered showers. Nothing beyond that. The high right around 80. And Monday, we get back into drier and somewhat cooler air. The high should drop into the middle 70s, lows back down toward 50 on Monday morning. Just a gorgeous day. And Tuesday looks good. So as you can see, and again, this is May 1st here. So it looks like we're going to go through the entire month of April this year without one single tornado warning statewide. There's the end of the forecast on May 10th. Got ridging across the southeastern states. Deep upper low off in the Atlantic, off the Atlantic seaboard. And down below that, looks dry, quiet. And again, no evidence of any severe weather threat here for the next 15 days or so as this quiet tornado season rolls along. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or on the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless. The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.